All right, surf fans, welcome back to the Hurley Pro. This is a huge heat for your current Jeep Rankings leader, Adriano de Souza. He's got a big ask ahead of him. Besting fellow Brazilian Wiggly Dantas. This could have world title ramifications. Adriano de Souza, your current world number one. Opening this heat with a left, two big backside turns. One more setup turn through to the inside, so a big, powerful finish for Adriano de Souza. This is basically what we've seen from Adriano and why he's currently in that world number one spot.
And he, to be honest, demands good scores because he surfs clean. You know, every time he spanks a section, he hits it really solid.
28 minutes, 7 seconds to go. First score drops for Adriano de Souza. It's a 7-point ride, and it looks like he's gonna back it up, going left. Sticking to his backhand, beautiful opening snap. Again, coming right around that whitewater section, and generally mistake-free surfer, Adriano de Souza, probably one of the most consistent surfers on the planet. Slipping off right there. That wave didn't have a lot left on it. And we'll see if Adriano can back up his opening score, and Adriano goes to the air. I like the unpredictability factor from a guy who you really know, you expect to see him really powerful surfing, keeping it on rail, but right there, opens it up with a nice frontside aerial, reverses out of it perfectly.
Whenever he's getting frisky and tries to get more creative, he goes to that maneuver right there. And that was smooth. You know, he made that look super easy.
A grommet again here. I just wanted to surf, and I'm a bit bummed that he just I didn't really get to showcase what I felt like I had and what I've done all week. So that just leaves more fire in the belly for France.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see this fired belly up. So good job there, Joel, and good job in this event.
Thanks a lot, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Pete. I love it. The Grom has come alive inside Joel Parkinson, and man, he is a giant killer when on, and I'll tell you what, going into that Quicksilver Pro in France, watch out for Joel Parkinson.
But in terms of how he's surfing, he's been ripping all year, so I think it'll be a pretty easy transition for him to get big results again. Now, I think this is a great decision for Wiggly to go on this small wave. He kind of missed that big set wave that swung wide, couldn't quite get into it.
To get that win, and I think we're going to be seeing more of that in this event right now. Wiggly Dantas up and down that wave, not going to give him what he needs, so he pulls out.
Make his chances great to get that one set wave.
This is Wiggly Dantas, a little bit more urgency behind his wave selection right now. Starts it off, backside snap, gets caught behind. No, that is not the wave that is going to give him what he needs. Right now, that is a 7.01, so not an unsurmountable, point total right there for Wiggly.
Yeah, it's looking, the conditions out here are changing. Everything is kind of switched over. The water's actually gotten colder, and you can see a rib coming through the waves. These guys are having to catch a different type of wave, kind of line up differently. Adriano right here coming down, slams it off the top again. He's got a nice looking wall in front of him, bangs it up there. He found himself a nice open face wave. These waves are really hard to come by out here right now, and for him to find this in the lineup, this is going to be a big dagger for Wiggly.
Thanks, Strider. So Adriano de Souza now backing up his high score, which is a 7. He's trying to throw away a score of 4 points. So Adriano, he held priority for the last 10 or so minutes, and now he's got the time and the luxury to hold off and be patient, Ross, and wait for waves like this.
Well, he's held court, hasn't he? He's really kind of commanded that rhythm, making sure he's out in a takeoff zone when a set comes. Decent surfing here, connecting the dots nicely, no mistakes, pretty clean lines. Again, definitely not really going for broke.
So you're saying there's a chance, Ross. Adriano de Souza, again, having a look at a tiny wave here. We know what he's capable of on waves of this size. Opens it up, a nice setup turn, right back into that top turn. 3 maneuvers in a span of about 4.5 feet. So Adriano hammered down, and he's got a front row seat to Wiggly Dantas, going left, digging the nose in his first turn. Got to recover. Nice little speed turn right on the button. And finishes it off with a little 2-turn combo. Goes down.
But just a little clumsy, not quite riding out of that last lip climb, so I don't think that'll improve his situation. This was a much bigger wave for Wiggly, so he had potential here that got left out there to dry. He left 1 or 2 points here the maneuvers of choice, he went kind of rounder into those rail carves, got stuck just a little bit, so I'm not even sure that's going to get rid of his 4. So that's not what he was looking for at 4 minutes to go.
24 seconds to go. The World Championship title campaign is still rolling with Adriano de Sousa, barring a miracle in these last 10 seconds. Our current Jeep rankings leader will move on into the semifinals. Here's the countdown, Ross. 5 seconds to go. Adriano de Sousa dodges a bullet in the form of Wiggly Dantas, who has been looking unstoppable throughout this competition.